Did you know that India currently boasts the largest proportion of female pilots in the world and accounts for around 12.4% of all pilots, as compared to 5.5% in the US? Yes, you heard me right. So today we are going to talk a little more about Zoya Agarwal, a stalwart of the Indian aviation sector. Zoya Agarwal competed with 3,000 pilots and cleared all rounds to join Air India as a first officer. Zoya said in one of her interviews, and I quote, "In 2004, I flew my first flight. I had finally touched the stars. I paid off Papa's loans and bought diamond earrings for Ma. And in 2013, I became the youngest woman in the world to fly the Boeing 777. My parents were on cloud 9. As a precautionary measure, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the government of India initiated Vande Bharat mission in May 2020 to evacuate around 14,800 Indians from 12 countries on 64 Air India flights. Zoya Agarwal was chosen to co-pilot the first repatriation flight by the airline. Zoya Agarwal is an Air India pilot in India. She was the youngest girl pilot in India to fly a Boeing 777 within 12 months in the year 2013. In 2015, Zoya was applauded for her function in saving a passenger's life. A New York-bound Air India Boeing turned again mid-air and landed at Indira Gandhi International Airport after a male passenger complained of respiratory issues. Zoya Agarwal managed to land the longest commercial flight from San Francisco to Bengaluru with an all-female crew and managed to save approximately 238 passengers' lives. The first Indian female pilot to fly above the North Pole, Captain Zoya Agarwal, married to Captain Rohit Agarwal, made history by cementing her place in the SFO Aviation Museum. On her historic flight over the North Pole, she covered a record-breaking distance of around 16,000 kilometers. For the first time ever, an all-female crew of Air India, led by Zoya Agarwal, covered the world's longest air route. She is a senior Air India pilot of Boeing 777 aircraft. Captain Zoya Agarwal, while talking to a news agency, said that she is the only human being to have made it into the San Francisco Aviation Louis A. Turpin Aviation Museum, also commonly known as the SFO Aviation Museum, as a pilot. She states that she was amazed to see that she was the only living object there and feels humbled by the fact. She has also been a pioneer in encouraging women and young people to fulfill their dreams and is one of the UN's gender equality spokespersons. Captain Agarwal added another feather to her cap recently when she was chosen by the United Nations as the spokesperson for gender equality. The UN also featured India and Air India on International Youth Day to spread awareness among the youth. "My dream started when I was 8 years old. I wanted to touch the stars," said Air India pilot Zoya Agarwal while speaking to reporters. "I come from a place where I was not even allowed to have such dreams," she said. "I relied on my inner voice, which guided me throughout and motivated me to believe that nothing is impossible." Captain Agarwal, who is now the commander of Air India flying the Boeing 777 aircraft all over the world, said, "I am possible." I hope women like Zoya Agarwal will keep inspiring every individual out there and will make India proud in the coming years with her passion for flying and indomitable spirit to achieve anything and everything. Do share your thoughts on this inspiring story and keep watching this space for more such content.